welcome to the National Science and Math Quiz. Salma?
5.4 watts.
You're right.
Even function.
You're right. KNUST Senior High School. Congratulations on winning the contest. Welcome to the National Science and Math Quiz. Today we bring you the 21st 1A stage contest in the 2016 edition of the competition. The contest is featuring Koforidua Sec Tech, OLA Girls Senior High School Ho, and Methodist Girls Senior High School. Methodist Girls Senior High School. Methodist Girls Senior High School is represented by
Afule Rabna Yabwa, final year.
Imofio Rahel, final year.
You are very welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
How are you?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
Very fine.
Good. Please tell us a little about your journey. You are coming from the prelims.
Yes, please.
What happened in your contest?
We were kicked out by OCI2, but we're part of the 18 highest scoring schools, so we are here to make a difference.
Okay. In that case, let me wish you well. Best wishes.
Thank you.
OLA Girls Senior High School Ho. OLA Girls Senior High School is represented by
Eduji Bumne Rachel, final year.
Bishop Grace, final year.
You are welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm
Yeah,
fine,
great.
thank you. And you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Coming from the prelims,
Yes, please.
what happened there?
We met Tema Senior High School and Science Secondary School, and we won our contest.
All right. So what are the plans for today?
Last year, we got to this stage, but we were kicked out, unfortunately, by Wesley Girls Senior High School. But this year, we've come to turn the tables around and by His grace, win our contest today.
All right. Best wishes. Koforidua Sec Tech. Koforidua Sec Tech is represented by
Samuel Oklabi, final year. Adwa Raymond, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, madam.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, by God's grace.
Good. You are Cedar School,
Yes, please.
and I see that you brought a crowd. What is making them so excited?
Madam, they believe in us. They believe by the grace of God we'll be able to make it.
All right, they believe in you. Okay, that's wonderful. Now, a bit last year, what happened? What did your seniors tell you?
Last year, by the grace of God, we were able to make it all the way to the semi-final, but unfortunately, we lost to UPSS by just 2 points.
2 points. All right, best wishes to you.
Thank you, madam.
Viewers, we have 3 winning schools, but we'll sort them out. Before I sit down, I would like to remind you that the National Science and Math Quiz is brought to you by Primetime Limited. We are supported by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We are also supported by RMG Ghana Limited. For my outfit, thank you, GTP. My name is Dr. Elsie Ifa Kaufman. I am a senior lecturer in the Department of Biomedical Engineering, University of Ghana, and I'm your quiz mistress. Contestants, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is our round for fundamental concepts. Simple, direct questions requiring simple, direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 other schools. Once a school ranks and answers correctly, a bonus point. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches a penalty point. For questions requiring calculations, you have 30 seconds in which you can present your answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds to do so. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I'm starting with you, Koforidua Sec Tech. Which of these explains why sweet potato is not considered a stem tuber? Your options. A, it is distended with food reserve. B, it has an aerial shoot portion. C, has other structures that could be called roots. D, lacks axillary buds. Labi.
Lacks axillary buds.
You're right. OLA girls. A leaf that lacks stomata may belong to which of the following types of plants? A, floating plant. B, submerged plant. C, variegated plant. D, parasitic green plant. Bubune.
Submerged plants.
Yes. Methodist girls. Which of the following is not a characteristic of monocot plants? A, parallel venation. B, floral parts arranged in threes. C, occurrence of secondary thickening. D, scattered vascular bundles. Yes, Rahel.
Occurrence of secondary thickness.
Yes. Koforidua Sec Tech. Concentration is the first of the 3 general stages in the extraction of metals. What are the subsequent 2 stages? Yes, Labi.
Purification and electrolysis.
I'll give you 2 out of 3. We have chemical reduction of the ore and then purification. You got purification right. All right, OLA girls. Which stage or stages is or are relevant during the extraction of iron from it or using the blast furnace method? Yes, Bubune.
Concentration and chemical reduction of the ore.
I'll give you 1. For chemical reduction of the ore, no concentration. Methodist girls. In the extraction of aluminium from bauxite, which stage is the conversion of bauxite into alumina? Yes, Rahel.
Purification.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is concentration. Next set, 30 seconds, you have a short preamble. Solve the absolute value equation. That's a preamble. Koforidua Sec Tech. Absolute value of 2x plus 3 is equal to 5. Labi.
1 and minus 4.
Yes. Absolute value of 3x minus 5 is equal to 4. Yes.
X is equal to what? Negative 1 over 3 and 1 over 3.
I'm giving you 2 out of 3. For the 1 over 3. The other one is 3. Methodist girls with the same preamble. Absolute value of 7 minus 5x is equal to negative 8. Yes, Rahel.
It doesn't have a solution.
Yes. 30 seconds. Koforidua Sec Tech. Find the potential difference across a 100 ohm resistor when it dissipates 0.25 watts. Yes, Labi.
5 volts.
Yes. Find the current in a 200 ohm resistor when it dissipates 0.50 watts. Yes, Bubune.
20 amperes.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is 50 milliamps. Methodist girls. Find the resistance of a resistor which dissipates 2 watts when it carries a current of 0.2 amperes. Yes, Rahel.
5 ohms.
That's incorrect. Labi?
50 ohms.
Yes. Which vertebra in mammals possesses the odontoid process? Yes, Labi.
The axis vertebra.
Yes. Name the part of the mammalian brain responsible for maintaining balance. Yes, Grace.
The cerebellum. Cerebellum.
Okay. Cerebellum. Methodist girls. Which structure in the living cell is referred to as the physical basis of life? Yes, Rahel.
Nucleus.
No. For bonus. The right answer is the protoplasm or the protoplast. Preamble to all schools. Consider the reaction 4A plus 3B going to 5C plus D. Now, Koforidua Sec Tech. How would the rate of disappearance of A be related to the rate of formation of D? Labi?
4 over 5.
That's incorrect. For bonus. Did they make it? Okay, Bubune.
The rate of disappearance of A is equal to 4 times the rate of appearance of D.
Yes. Your major question with the same preamble. How would the rate of disappearance of B be related to the rate of disappearance of A? Yes, Bubune.
The rate of disappearance of B is 3 out of 4 the rate of disappearance of A.
You're right. With the same preamble, Methodist girls, how would the rate of formation of C be related to the rate of disappearance of B? Yes, Rahel?
The rate of formation of C, the rate of disappearance of B is equal to 3 out of 5 the rate of appearance of C. The rate of formation of C.
You know you have 1 attempt. I'm going to give you 2. For being so confused, For being so confused. You said that, but the other way round. The rate of formation of C is equal to 5/3 the rate of disappearance of B. You went the other way round and was confusing. All right, next set, 30 seconds. Preamble, short one. Solve the equation for n. That's the preamble. Log to the base n of 81 is equal to 4. Yes, Labi?
N equals 3.
Yes. With the same preamble, log to the base n of 1/125 is equal to -3. Yes, Bubune?
N is equal to 5.
You're right. Log to the base n of 64 is equal to 6. Yes, Rahel?
N is equal to 2.
Yes. Last set of questions for the round, 30 seconds. Koforidua Sec Tech. A truck gains a potential energy of 30 kilojoule when it is pushed steadily up a slope for 120 seconds. What is the power developed by the pushers? Labi?
3,600 kilowatts.
That's incorrect for a bonus. Yes, Grace?
1 kilowatt.
No. The right answer is 250 watts or 0.25 kilowatts. Ola girls. A simple machine operates with an efficiency of 80%. Find the input power required to do 400 joules of work in 20 seconds. Grace?
320 joules.
That's incorrect for a bonus.
25 watts. 25 watts.
Yes. Last question, Methodist girls. What is the power developed by a vehicle whose kinetic energy changes by 10 kilojoule in 5 seconds? Yes, Rahel?
2 kilowatts.
You're right. And that's the end of the first round.
Welcome to the good life of agriculture with RMG Ghana Limited. Experience our quality crop protection products, seeds, fertilizers, irrigation equipment, and technical expertise to increase your yield. RMG Ghana Limited, agriculture on a sustainable basis.
At the end of the first round, Methodist Girls Senior High School has 14 points. Ola Girls Senior High School Ho has 15 points. Koforidua Sec Tech has 19 points. Round 2, also known as a speed race, has questions that are simultaneously thrown to all 3 schools. For an opportunity to answer the question, you need to ring your bell. May I hear your bell, Methodist girls? Thank you. Yours, Solar girls. Thank you. And yours, Koforidua Sec Tech. Thank you. If you answer the question correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. For questions that require calculations, you have a maximum of 30 seconds to give that answer. If there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds to do so. Best wishes once again. First question. Give the name of the substance that is mainly transported from active muscle to the whole body. Labi.
Nerve impulses.
No.
Glucose.
No. Oh, it's heat. Heat. What name is given to crops grown primarily for feeding animals? Yes, which of
Raise
you?
your hand and say it.
Grace. Okay. Did somebody else
Don't
ring?
miss something, don't miss.
Yes, Rahel.
Forage.
Forage.
Yes. What are the main functions of the conified layer of the mammalian skin? Yes, Labi.
It's for the insulation of the body.
I can't accept that. Who rang next? Yes, Rahel.
It prevents diseases from entering the body and it insulates the body against its loss.
I'm not going to accept that one. Yes, Bubune.
It contains the pigment melanin that gives the skin its color.
No. It reduces evaporation from the skin and it resists entry of bacteria. State the conditions under which there is no net transfer of thermal energy between 2 bodies in thermal contact. Labi.
When the bodies are in thermal equilibrium, that is when they have the same temperatures.
Yes. A 0.5 kilogram projectile is launched obliquely with a speed of 20 meters per second. Find the change in its kinetic energy when it falls through a height of 2 meters. Labi.
10 joules.
Yes. The potential difference across a resistor in a circuit needs to be measured using a moving coil instrument. What type of moving coil instrument is needed? Labi.
Moving coil galvanometer.
No. Yes, Rahel. Okay, Bubune.
A moving coil ammeter connected to a galvanometer.
Oh, no. You don't need anything so complicated. You just need a voltmeter. It's a voltmeter. If it takes helium 20 seconds to diffuse from point A to point B in a tube in the lab, how long in seconds will it take a gas of molar mass 64 to diffuse over the same distance, assuming temperature is constant? Atomic mass for helium is 4. Yes, Rahel.
320 seconds.
No. Labi.
1.25 seconds.
No. Oh. 80 seconds. Next one. Which gas law will you use to calculate the volume change of gas heated from a temperature T1 degree Celsius?
Charles law.
Yes, Rahel.
Charles law.
Yes. How many molecules of oxygen are present in 8 grams of oxygen at standard temperature and pressure? Atomic mass for oxygen is 16. Please give your answer in standard form to 2 places of decimal. Rahel.
1.204 times 10 exponent 23 molecules.
Yes, Labi.
3.01 times 10 to the power 23 molecules of oxygen.
No. Yes, Bubune.
15.5 times 10 exponent 21 molecules.
No. 1.51 times 10 to the power 23. Last set of questions for the round, 30 seconds for all, maximum. Find the equation of the straight line through the points A with coordinates 5, 7, and B with coordinates 5, -5. Labi.
Y equals 7.
That's incorrect.
Y is equal to
Rahel.
Y is equal to 5.
No. Yes, Bubune.
5y minus x minus 30 is equal to 0.
No. The equation is x is equal to 5. Next one. Find the radius and center of the circle with equation x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 2y plus 1 is equal to 0. Labi.
Madam, the center is 2, -1, and the radius is 2.
Yes. Evaluate 625 squared minus 375 squared. Labi.
250,000.
Yes. That's the end of the second round. At the end of the second round, Ola Girls Senior High School Ho has 15 points. Methodist Girls Senior High School has 20 points. Koforidua Sec Tech has 31 points. Round 3. This round has our problem of the day. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you will have 3 minutes to present a single answer from your school. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Now let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. For this problem of the day, I have 2 beautiful diagrams, A and B. They are interesting triangles. All right. So those are the diagrams. Now what contestants are to do is to evaluate X and Y from each diagram. The first one, A. It's an isosceles triangle. AB is equal to AC. And the second one, B, is an equilateral triangle, ABC, with certain bits of information because there's another triangle, BCD, within it. And then X and Y are labeled in there. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Please stop writing and present your answers. Contestants, please pick up your notepads and present your answers on the boards. The contestants have presented their answers. Before we award the marks, let's look at the suggested solution from our consultants. This is a problem in mathematics. So we have triangles. There are different ways of tackling this problem, but the main thing to do is to make sure you understand angles in triangles. All right. So for the first one, we've been given two triangles. The first one is a simple isosceles triangle, ABC, and then we have AB being equal to AC. We have one angle giving 110 degrees, and then we have another angle X and an angle Y. The objective was to evaluate X and Y from this diagram. If you observe carefully or you study this diagram carefully, you will find out that there are actually the two angles, angle B there and angle C, both of them are equivalent. So they are both X. So X plus X should be equal to 110 degrees because the sum of the interior angles must be 180, right? Okay, so for recognizing this, 2 points. So we can quickly solve for X. So 2x is equal to 110, and so x is 55 degrees. One more point. Now, if you look again, now that you have this, you have y is equal to x plus 70 degrees, and so we substitute 55 for x, and we have y is equal to 55 plus 70, which is 125 degrees. 2 points. So that's the first part. Now the second one, also very interesting, is an equilateral triangle with another triangle within it. And then we've been given x there. We've been told that BD bisects angle B, and then CD bisects angle C. All right. So again, look at this diagram carefully, and you will find out that 2x is equal to 60 degrees, and so x has to be 30 degrees. 2 points for this. Again, we have y plus 30 is equal to 180 degrees, the sum of the angles within that smaller triangle. Okay, so we have y is equal to 120 degrees. 2 points for recognizing that y plus 30 is 180, and then another point for calculating y to be 120 degrees. This gives a total of 10 points, and this is what our consultants were expecting. Of course, there are different ways of doing it as long as you arrive at the same thing, understanding the angles in a triangle. All right, so contestants. Koforidua Sec Tech. For the first part, no problem at all. You calculated x to be 55 degrees, and you calculated y to be 125 degrees. 5 points. Then when you go to the second part, we have clearly told you what x is. You decide to do something else. So you are able to calculate for y 120 degrees, but there is no x that I can see there. That means you lose the 2 points for x. That gives you 8 out of 10. The ladies did not have any problem with our problem of the day. That's good. So I'm happy to award perfect scores to OLA girls and Methodist girls. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. Well done, contestants. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to present you with statements. When you receive your statement, please consider the statement carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available to the 2 other schools. Once a school rings and answers correctly, 2 full points. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches the penalty point. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I'm starting with OLA Girls Senior High School. Your statement. A many-to-one relation is a mapping. Bubune.
It's true.
Yes. Methodist girls. A relation is a set of ordered pairs. Irabna.
True.
Yes. A many-to-many relation can be a function. Labi.
It's false.
Yes. Propanoic acid can be obtained from the reaction of 1 propanol with acidified K2Cr2O7 solution. Bubune.
It's true.
Yes. Two propanol will yield propanoic acid when it is made to react with acidified K2Cr2O7. Yes, Irabna?
True.
No. That's a false statement. 2-propanol being a secondary alkanol will yield propanone. Koforidua. Hydration of 1-pentene with hot dilute H2SO4 results in the formation of 1-pentanol. Labi.
It's false.
You're right. During inhalation of air by mammals, the diaphragm is raised. Rahel.
It's false.
You're right. Your own statement. During inhalation of air by mammals, intercostal muscles relax. Yes, Rahel?
It's true.
No. Koforidua. During inhalation of air by mammals, the size of the thoracic cavity increases. Labi.
It's true.
Yes. Because X-rays are more penetrating than UV rays, X-rays travel at a greater speed in vacuum than UV rays. Yes, Grace?
It's true.
No. That's a false statement. Because X-rays are more penetrating than UV rays, X-rays have a longer wavelength than UV rays. Yes, Rahel?
It's false.
You're right. X-rays and UV rays travel at the same speed in vacuum, but UV rays have a higher frequency than X-rays. Yes, Raymond?
It's false.
You're right. Ola girls. The sequence 2, 2, 2, 2, and so on is an exponential sequence. Yes, Bubune?
It's false.
Oh, that's a true statement. Methodist girls. The sequence 2, 2, 2, 2, and so on is an arithmetic progression. Yes, Rabna.
It's false.
Oh. That's also true. All right. If you consider it as an exponential sequence, then the first term A is 2 and the ratio is 1. If you consider it as an arithmetic progression, then the first term A is 2 and the difference D is 0. See, so the same sequence. Very interesting, isn't it? The sequence with general term UN is equal to n squared is an exponential sequence. Raymond?
It's true.
No. That's a false statement. Ola, the intermolecular forces in CO gas is induced dipole, induced dipole. Yes, Bubune?
It's true.
No. The intermolecular forces in pure propanone is hydrogen bonding. Irabna?
False.
You're right. The intermolecular forces in liquid CCl4 is dipole-dipole. Yes, Raymond?
It's false.
Yes. Ola girls. In dicot stems, the pericycle strengthens the stem and provides protection for the vascular bundles. Grace?
It's true.
Yes. The pericycle is a cylinder of collenchyma cells that lies just outside the endodermis. Irabna?
It's false.
You're right. In dicot roots, the vascular cambium is completely secondary in origin, and it originates from a portion of pericycle tissue. Yes, Raymond?
It's false.
Oh, that's a true statement. Last set of statements. The elastic potential energy stored in a stretch spring is directly proportional to the extension of the spring. Grace?
It's false.
You are right. The work done by the elastic force of a spring when the spring is stretched is directly proportional to the square of the extension. Yes, Irabna?
It's true.
Yes. Last statement. The restoring force of a stretched spring is directly proportional to its extension. Raymond?
It's true.
That's right. And that's the end of the fourth round. At the end of the fourth round, Ola Girls Senior High School Ho has 30 points. Methodist Girls Senior High School has 39 points. Koforidua Sec Tech has 49 points. Round 5. In this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. In order to solve the riddle, you need to draw my attention. You do so by ringing your bell. May I hear your bell, Methodist girls? Thank you. Yours, Solar girls. Thank you. And yours, Koforidua. Thank you. When you ring, the answer must be ready. There are 4 riddles. First one. I am virtually everywhere on this planet. Though I am a stable compound, it is my polymeric form that you are most familiar with. My polymers may or may not be edible. My molecules can exist in the open straight chain form or in a heterocyclic form. If you find me in my open chain form, you can easily trap my alkyl functional group. Break down starch or cellulose by hydrolysis and you will find me. So who am I? Yes, Rahel.
Glucose.
You're right. I read all the clues, 3 points. I am an empirical property. Used to characterize two surfaces in contact. I am used to quantify the dissipative force that acts when two surfaces are in
friction.
I can't accept that. So I continue. That acts when two surfaces are in relative motion.
Coefficient
Yes,
of friction. Coefficient of friction.
no. I am dimensionless. So who am I? Anyone? Nobody. My friend Alaji is not here today. It's the coefficient of kinetic friction when two surfaces are in relative motion. Relative motion. My name comes from classical Latin, which literally means obtained by digging. I vary in size from microscopic to very large forms. I range in age from the youngest to the oldest. I may also consist of the marks left behind by the organism while it was alive. Precisely, I am the preserved remains or... Yes, Labi?
Fossil.
Yes. I was reading the fifth clue, 3 points. Last riddle. I am a quadrilateral. My diagonals are perpendicular. Yes? Raymond?
Rhombus.
No. I continue. I fit my outline in two positions. I have two pairs of congruent sides. Yes, Rahel?
Rectangle.
No. I have one axis of symmetry, which is a diagonal. Bubune?
Kite.
Yes. That was the fifth and final clue, 3 points, and that's the end of the fifth round. At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. Ola Girls Senior High School Ho has 33 points. Methodist Girls Senior High School has 42 points. Koforidua Sec Tech has 52 points. Ola Girls Senior High School, thank you for being here. Best wishes to you. Methodist Girls Senior High School, thank you for being here. You did well. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye. All the best to you. Koforidua Sec Tech. Congratulations on winning the contest. Prepare well, and I look forward to seeing you in the quarterfinals. Well done. Viewers, thank you for joining us for this contest. We are not yet done. We are still at the 1A stage of competition. Next time, we'll bring you at Dan Senior High School, St. Monica Senior High School, and Fijai Senior High School. Before we leave, I would like to remind you that the National Science and Math Quiz is proudly produced by Primetime Limited. We are sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools, and we are supported by RMG Ghana Limited. Thank you for joining us this time, and see you next time. Bye.